Which armor almost killed him? And which one first made him look like a real superhero? Did you know that in one of them, he couldn't even bend his arms properly? And in another, he flew like a guided missile? Why settle for just one armor when you can witness Iron Man's first 7 suits? Packed with epic fails, glorious accidents, and surprises even Tony didn't see coming. Where every mistake became an upgrade. And where Tony Stark went from running away to launching a missile with style. If you think evolution is slow, just wait till you see how much changes in only 7 armors. Every great leap in human history starts with an idea. And in Tony Stark's case, it started with shrapnel near his heart and an international kidnapping. Because, sure, who needs a rescue team when you can build a fully armored suit in a cave with a box of scraps? What came out of there was rough but got the job done. Staying alive. A hulking beast of iron, loud, heavy, with built-in flamethrowers and a back hatch that looked more like an oven door than part of a suit. No AI, no sleek design, no reliable flight. But with a presence so terrifying even the terrorists died of fright. That armor was pure survival instinct and a dash of genius. Sure, every later version nearly killed him at some point, but it was that first one that really put his life on the line. Once home, Tony did what any billionaire would after almost dying: upgrade his toy. First order of business? Make it fly, obviously. The next version was thinner, more aerodynamic, but still looked like a chrome-plated refrigerator. Shiny, metallic, with more sensors, better mobility, and the ability to take off without burning your shoes off. But, of course, one tiny technical hiccup. It froze at high altitude. A minor issue, unless you're the guy who literally flies all the time. So, from freezing to sophistication. Red and gold. Sleek. Iconic. Instantly recognizable. The armor that screams, "I'm not improvising anymore, now I've got style." Hidden weapons, defense systems, repulsors more precise than your printer. All coordinated by an AI that, let's be honest, probably had better judgment than Stark himself. With this version, Iron Man wasn't an experiment anymore. He was a symbol. A man in a suit. Or a suit with a man inside. Hard to tell. But like any tech celebrity, he needed frequent updates. Enter, a more stable, polished version. With improvements only a genius with a perfection complex would notice. It didn't change the world, but it did make suiting up less like a torture session. Still looked incredible, worked better, and yes, still blew things up with surgical precision. Best of all, there was still room for a whiskey bottle. Then Tony decided it'd be a great idea to fit his armor in a briefcase. Because if there was one thing missing from his life, it was portable drama. Thus, the emergency suit was born. Lighter, fewer weapons, but deployable mid-race while being attacked by electric whips. Visually stunning, functionally limited. But come on, no one forgets that scene. It was like watching a Swiss Army knife turn into a superhero. Though, of course, health matters too. Especially when the reactor in your chest is slowly poisoning you. So Tony, well, he just discovered a new element. Because that's what he does on a bad day. That new power source needed a new home. An upgraded suit with a triangular reactor, because who needs circles when you can have aggressive geometry? More power, more defense, more weapons, and more elegance in every move. Enough to lead a team of superheroes without a single pixel out of place on his HUD. But then, aliens. And with them, the need for something bigger, something spectacular. So the next suit launched from a pod, flew in pieces toward Stark, and assembled midair like a transformer with a Hollywood budget. This version was meaner, faster, with missile launchers in every corner and retractable cannons like it was a walking arsenal. Built for real war, for chaos, for skies full of spaceships and flying beasts. And yet, it still managed to look like a futuristic fashion show in every shot. From a cave in Afghanistan to the skies of New York. From hammering scraps together to controlling satellites with a blink. Tony Stark didn't just build suits. He built extensions of himself. Each one more dangerous, more brilliant, more complex. Because behind every welded plate, every repulsor blast, is a man who chose not to run from his mistakes, but to wear them with pride. And this This is just the beginning. There are so many more suits. Some flew faster than jets. Others split into drones, infiltrated, regenerated. But that's another story. Which one would you wear? The flamethrower toolbox or the sarcastic, AI-powered war machine? Whichever's your favorite. Remember, if you're gonna save the world, do it with style.